Hey, it's time for another retro read.
Hope you're ready.
Hope you're ready to say I love you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Tell your dad you love your dad.
Text your dad right now. I love you.
Say it's okay who you voted for.
Where's my phone?
If-
Oh, it's over there.
If possible.
Because
if you can.
Let's all take our phones out.
Why did you do that, Eric?
Michael, it's okay. I don't have my phone either. Oh.
Damn, that's the problem, Nick. All right, from the top.
No, that stays in.
From the middle.
Jordan, when's this Nintendo
If
Power
you go
wrong?
back, you can see the moment.
It's just heartbreak.
This is Agent Under Fire, James Bond 007, Agent Under Fire.
Nick's looking at the word feet on the
I
back.
saw that.
It's
I
the
knew
word-
it.
It
I
says
saw
feet.
it.
Yeah.
It says feet.
No.
And
We were looking
Yeah.
at this earlier.
She's showing feet.
This
No, Eric's
art
the foot
style from like the late
He
90s,
is.
early 2000s, this art style sucked.
I hated it.
Yeah, but look how
Everything
cool her
looked like
face
this.
is.
It was
everything.
It was
looked like
always
this.
dumb clay looking
Yep.
things.
Ugly.
And like
Hey,
the dumbest faces.
Gumby, beware.
Pizza looks good.
What? So when
Does
is
not.
this? Jordan, do you know when this is from?
Does not look good.
Doesn't
He looks
good
awful.
at all. This is
Oh,
from
I can't see it from here.
This is from April 2002.
Oh wow. So this is GameCube.
Right after the country was changed forever.
Yeah, because the GameCube came out
nice.
September
Yeah.
September 21st.
and we were all playing Smash Brothers.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, dude, that Christmas legendary
Oh,
because
yeah.
got the GameCube and about like 10 games.
Yeah.
Do you like to hold
It was
the
crazy.
R button and then they made the
It would
baby
go
sound?
squeaky,
It
squeaky,
made like a
squeaky.
bait and it would go like,
Yeah,
I like hitting the button and it would just kind of, you spin it a little bit. You don't do it all the way.
right. You
That's
could
fine.
spin-
Something to do
spin
while
the
it's turning
logo,
on,
yeah.
you know?
You should definitely raise that up.
Wow, getting
Raise
getting
up.
Noted.
I couldn't
shouldn't
hear
you be flatter right now?
I couldn't hear you.
So which James Bond is that?
We ready to go?
Both of
That's
them.
Agent Under Fire,
That's all
dude.
of them.
What are you talking about?
It does look more like Sean Connery than Pierce Brosnan.
I think it looks like Pierce Brosnan and
it's
Sean Connery.
it's Pierce Brosnan's head and hair, but Sean Connery's face.
yeah.
Weird.
But- young
and like
face.
maybe Roger Moore's chin.
Oh, Roger Less.
So is Agent Under Fire just a game that just had a James Bond? They didn't have like a license?
I think so.
Yeah, they did that after GoldenEye was so successful. They tried to do that a couple times.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Nightfire,
like,
remember that game?
I know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I know what it's called, but both you guys, you got to be clear because it makes it sound like you're saying Agent Under Fire, and it's Agent Under Fire.
Agent.
He's a gent under fire.
Jordan said it, and I know he said Agent, and I went, that sounds like that, but I don't want to say anything. And then you said it, and I heard it again. And I don't want people listening to this in the background to think you guys are saying Agent Under Fire.
It's just our cool West Coast
'Cause it's
accents,
not.
you know?
Yeah, back home, that's how you guys say it.
Dude, I grew up with a lot of agents
Yeah, a
around.
lot of agents,
Me
man.
too.
Yeah.
Great agent food.
Yep. All right, let's get into it.
I didn't read a lot of Nintendo Power.
No, me neither.
I think-
Propaganda magazine.
I had it as a kid. It was
Oh,
like
look, they're
occa-
advertising the GameCube.
occasionally I'd get it for like a
Sorry.
present or something and get like a year.
Sure.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
never had it
yeah,
like
yeah.
forever, but it was never like with my own money.
Yeah.
Like I said, I signed up for EGM, but Nintendo Power I'd get for like my birthday or something, and I get like a year of it.
Can you handle the power?
I handled it quite well, I think.
Okay, that's good. Hey,
There they are.
there
Whoa,
it is.
the
Whoa.
twins.
Whoa.
Make things
And
about that.
And twins.
Asian Under Fire.
4-person multiplayer support. I would hope so.
There's only 2 of them. Oh, there's 4 of them.
12. I'm sorry. 12 action-packed missions.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
it.
That's
12?
a lot.
They're long.
They
though.
can't even do the thing where it's like the same mission, but you're going in reverse.
I mean,
Or, like,
honestly,
it's
weird.
nighttime. Like they did that in GoldenEye.
GoldenEye
That's
probably
one
didn't
of
have
the
that
levels.
many, right? How many did GoldenEye
I
have?
think GoldenEye had.
GoldenEye couldn't
It's
have
probably
much
right.
more
It's
than
probably
12.
right around.
think
it.
it was
Probably,
10.
it's probably
I think it
around
was.
there.
I think it was like 20 missions.
It's-
Something like
was
That
10.
seems way too much.
I think it's right around
that
probably a
page.
dozen.
That page where you select the mission.
I
is
remember.
pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm doing them.
I would
I'm
guess.
trying to imagine. I
would
think it's
guess
like 5x4.
15. I would say maybe 15. 20. seems
Maybe it's
excessive.
5x3.
Okay.
He's gonna look it up.
Yep.
Well, while he does that,
Whoa,
here's
why?
this guy-
Whoa,
this
why
guy-
are you painting your head look like Pac-Man?
Pac-Man's back, and everybody's feeling it.
Okay, but
Feeling what?
20 levels.
wow,
Yep.
exactly.
Wow. Hey.
Take it back.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
I mean, I don't take it back. I'll just say you were right.
I know, right? Like,
I
what are you taking
retract my
back?
statement. I never said it.
Exactly. I was never wrong.
I love these 90s into like early 2000s game
This is a good
ads.
ad.
You know what though?
They would not make an ad like this.
I bet, and now
because it would never be in print.
I'm willing to be proven wrong, and then I will take it back. I bet Nintendo Power is gonna have a lot less like women are dumb.
Yeah,
and
that's
hot.
one thing I was looking forward
bet.
to is like looking at like who the contributors
I'll be
were
proven wrong.
and how many times Guy Game shows up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Guy is going to make the cut on this one.
You don't know.
We don't know.
True.
Famous last words.
There he is again. Wow,
There
there
is just a man. That's a James Bond looking man.
That's a James
it.
Bond man.
So April 2002, the GameCube has just come out. I'm 11 years old. Probably playing a lot of Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the one thing. Wind Waker's not out yet. But although they had a lot of games come out with the GameCube. At the beginning.
I know
like
the
Crazy Taxi.
when I got my GameCube the day it came out, I got Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
That was a launch title.
That was a good one.
And I beat it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I returned
Oh, yeah.
it. I returned it.
Nice.
Got all my money back because GameStop did that at the
Yeah.
time. You, could,
Oh, yeah.
you had like a week or something. Got a full refund. Fully paid the deposit for a Smash Brothers reservation.
Yeah.
But then I didn't have a game.
Yep.
Right. What are you playing?
I have nothing. I just went back to my 64 or my
wait.
PlayStation.
This game, it says 80. Look, Bat Lady, just step away from the trick cereal and no one gets hurt. I remember this game.
Is she a bat?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
looks
then the other
like
one's
it.
like a rabbit. And you, like, everyone had like animal, like fursona-ass things
Of course
that they
you
turn
would.
into to fight.
Of course you were
Interesting.
playing that.
Yep.
That tracks.
Nick wants to get a closer look.
Nick was
into
zooming
it.
in on his bow tie, I guess. Look, Bat Lady, I just want to suck you off.
What game is it?
It's like Primal something or something
I
like that.
bet
I don't
it's,
remember.
Over here, I bet it's Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar,
Primal
that's it.
Fury. Sorry,
That's
I'm
it.
poking a lot today. I'm showing off. I just
Primal
cut my nails.
Fury.
Nice. Way to go.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yep. It's too many words.
The players
Whoa.
poll.
Hang on, we got to
These are
check the
inquiries.
well. We can check the letter of the
Yeah.
month at
You
least.
can also
Okay.
look at the pictures.
I love Nintendo Power magazine. Frankly, I wouldn't own a GCN GameCube Nintendo
Yep.
if
They're
it
strange.
wasn't for you guys.
Always hated it.
You give so much feeling to the stories that go in Players Pulse and most of the game reviews.
Yeah.
I love getting each magazine. This is an ad for the magazine
wrote
I'm
this,
reading.
and they wrote this and sent it to themselves then, huh?
yeah, right.
No. This is from a fan,
This
Jerry
is from Jerry
Nickerson.
Nickerson via the internet. A nice internet comment. I'll sometimes read the review for a good laugh. I wait all month
Nick
for
like
the
choked
next
drinking his
issue.
water. He couldn't believe that.
Just yesterday, I received the NBA Courtside 2002 issue, and I have finished reading the magazine already.
Wow,
big boy,
you finished
big
it in a whole
boy.
day?
I think Nintendo would
I
make
read
a very
the
big mistake to
whole
get rid of this
thing.
crew. Wow, they're all trying to save their jobs.
Jesus.
Thank you, Jerry, for your kind words. And don't worry, Nintendo isn't getting rid of us anytime soon.
Wink.
It's good to know that our readers look
How
forward
the
to
how
the
the
magazine.
fuck do you know that?
They
How
know.
do you
Right?
know Nintendo's not getting rid of you?
Well, not that guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god,
Right.
so
Oh,
many
Oh,
pages
yeah,
of
some
it.
slimes, baby.
Was there a
Call
That's
Rocco's
cool.
mom.
Was there a Dragon Quest on GameCube?
There might have been a dumb one.
That I
There wasn't a main
recall,
title.
yeah.
But Dragon Quest was everywhere, dude.
Huh.
I don't know when they started doing like their weird spin-off shit. I
Yeah.
never played any of that. Like Dragon Quest Warriors or something, I
Yeah.
think is one. I bet there was one on Nintendo. If it wasn't GameCube, it was probably like Game Boy Advance or something.
Right.
That shit
Oh, that makes sense. I bet it was a Game Boy title.
because I
Makes a
mean,
lot of
it's
sense.
because it started on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Can't really see this, but this is a very good drawing of Pikachu.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's
Well, he looks kind of like he looks like he's kind of wearing Charlie Brown's shirt.
He
You
does
can't
look
see
like
over. Move it because my picture's blocking
Yep.
it. Yeah, lift. Yeah, look at that.
He
It's like
does-
Charlie Brown's zigzag.
I think those
It's like
are
he-
shirt.
those are supposed to be his arms.
Those are like his
but
titties?
They look like titties.
But, yeah,
If it's not a shirt, they're sagging titties.
it's unfortunate placement.
We're
For
getting
sure.
a little Pikachu?
They're
All right.
like the lips in Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Dude, there
Hey,
it
it's
is
more of
again.
that, more of that
Oh.
art you like.
yeah. I like this art better on the live.
This
is how I used to draw when I was
Dude.
in 2002.
I like the Simpsons Road Rage
cool.
one where Homer just has the blackest
Yeah.
black eye. This art, like you were talking about for like this juicy fruit thing, I had a folder like that where like a bear was swiping at a basketball or like an eagle was grabbing a baseball and it was just like, like in your face. That's what I remember from this art. What's with the sheep?
I don't know. People are sheeple. Probably.
Do you tell
Why
him?
is he storming the castle?
Because he wants juicy
For
fruit?
juicy
I don't
fruit.
fucking know, dude.
Is
He got to
He's
have
a
it,
kid
bro.
out of
How's
time.
how's
Yeah.
he involved? And which
Whoa,
way is he
this
coming?
guy-
Where's he coming from?
They're pouring hot water. These guys are fucked.
Yeah.
These guys are dead.
Yeah. No, they are. Yeah.
Oh,
That's just a bucket of piss.
yeah, it's just.
I thought they were
piss.
trying to feed him some soup.
I want to know what's going on with these. What's going on with these Pikmin here?
Yeah. They're
This is a sassy one.
they're hanging out. Hey, what's up? Hey, it's me, little Pikmin.
Hey, looks like he's about to do a dance.
I spot. Is that Marley from Chrono Trigger in the top left?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one.
Nick hates it.
That one.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
No idea.
That's
I'm letting you know.
every kid in
you
high
know.
school just drawing that way.
Yep.
This is anime pretty much.
Yeah. This is my OC.
Yeah.
It's part of a manga I'm starting.
There it is, bloody roar.
Wow.
Turn into a rabbit and fight or something.
Fight like an animal.
Oh, SSX.
She's not even an animal.
Fight like an animal. Get flat.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, she started as a dog and turned into that lady.
SSX Tricky on that list at number 4 under the player's choice. Dude, SSX Tricky is like, please remake that game or just like re-release it. I don't. You don't have to do anything. Just let me play it.
Is Nick gonna be really good at it?
SSX Tricky was
No.
just a great snowboarding game that had celebrities voicing all of the characters, but in like a weird way where it's like, this one's Lucy Liu. This one's David Arquette.
It was
This
like,
one's Billy Zane.
but it
And it's
also
like,
had no
whoa, what the-
business.
Yeah,
Phantom?
yeah, fucking
Yeah, the
bizarre.
Phantom, yeah.
Everyone was super. All the characters were super different.
And it was like the game didn't have that no business being as good as it was.
no, it was
Like,
awesome.
It was like
controlled
surprisingly
well.
good.
The
Yeah.
music was awesome. It was really, really, really fun to play. A great racing game.
Sonic. Wow.
An advanced. Sonic.
Advanced.
He's getting.
I
He's
bet
get-
it's
he's
really
getting, He's getting more advanced. Yeah,
Top selling games. Top selling games.
A Game Boy Advance game.
Super Mario
Is that what you
World,
want?
Super Mario Advance 2.
Yeah,
was
dude,
number
they
1.
started like cranking all those out, and then none of them made sense, right? Because like, so what is it called? What number is
Super Mario World, Super Mario
it?
Advance.
Okay,
2?
yeah. So
what was
Super
that?
Mario Advance came out,
Uh-huh.
and I think it was Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay.
But it was called Super Mario Advance because it was on the Game Boy, and they're like they ported it, or it wasn't a port, like they made it on the Game Boy. But they called it Super Mario Advance, but it was Super Mario Brothers 3. So then they made Super Mario Advance 2,
And it's Super
and
Mario.
it's Super
World.
Mario World, which is 4.
What the
None of the
fuck?
numbers matched. They didn't make them in order.
Why can't Mario games ever be numbered correctly?
Why couldn't they just
It's the
call
same
it?
thing
Why
with
couldn't
the-
they just call it Super Mario Brothers 3 Advance?
Yeah.
Super Mario World Advance. Nope, they had to number it,
Like,
but the
don't-
number of the Advance title didn't correlate with the number of
What
the
an
Mario game it was.
insane way to do
I
that.
remembered that. Yep.
It's like how they screwed it up with like Doki Doki Panic
Yeah.
being a
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
game.
That's why they put Super Mario World first, so you know what
Yeah.
fucking game it is.
Yeah,
Because
right.
if you saw Super Mario Advance 2, it's like, okay, either that's a new game and it's the second one, or that's Super Mario Brothers 2. Nope, it's neither.
I'm confused already.
Oh, Mario Sports.
Here we go. Gaming
Mario
news.
Sports games were
Always
like always
fun.
bangers. Dude.
Yeah.
They're still.
I
they're
haven't
still
played
fun.
the
Mario
what's
Golf
the-
Rush
what's
or whatever.
The new one that
The,
came out?
The
tennis.
Yeah.
I haven't played that yet. I
Yeah.
bet it's good. They were always fun, dude. The only sports games that was like the hallmark of it's not really a sports game if I was playing it.
Yeah.
It was Mario games and like Tony Hawk,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't give a fuck
Totally.
about skating. I don't even,
Yeah.
like it was just a fun
Those
game.
are just fun games.
It's a fun game.
That's where like
um,
SSX Tricky kind of
right.
comes
Yeah.
in.
And,
definitely.
1080 snowboarding.
Yeah.
I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck about snowboarding, but like they're just
Good
fun
game.
games.
Yep.
Did you guys play Titus Software's Top Gun Combat
Tennis
Zone?
on top?
No.
No, I didn't.
I don't.
Did
I guarantee you this game didn't get finished.
Bilbo Baggins meets GCN.
Whoa.
Sierra Entertainment sent us the first look at The Hobbit for GameCube. Bilbo's third-person adventure in which he discovers the ring
And meets Smaug the Dragon.
Dragon is scheduled to release
Did
in
that come out?
2003.
I don't remember.
I don't remember Sierra Entertainment
I mean,
Bilbo.
it probably did.
The art style doesn't look too bad, but there's no way. Like this is clearly just like a promo
What are
image.
you talking
yeah.
about? That's probably what it looks like.
So I doubt it ended up.
Dude,
looking
Super
like
Mario
that.
Sunshine. That was a good game.
You know what's weird?
It came out 2003.
Wow.
A
What's
lot
the Hobbit?
of hardcore gamers like Nintendo fans hate Super Mario Sunshine.
I don't give a fuck about hardcore.
But like
Mario.
what I don't
gamers.
understand is like
and they
why?
love Super Mario World 64 or Super Mario 64. It's perfect. Like it's a fun game. But also,
Yeah.
like it's clanky as fuck.
This game's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, it's absolutely better.
Yeah.
The only thing I never liked about, and they kind of still to this day, they never use Yoshi right.
No.
Yes.
No,
Like
Right.
just put
I
him in
don't
the
get it.
fucking
They
game.
have
Let
never-
him ride. I want to
Yeah.
ride the motherfucker.
Like just make
the
him
old
faster and
games.
jump and do the flutter
Right,
thing.
but
and
like
it's not that
they
hard.
didn't have him in Super Mario 64.
Yep.
And then they put him on the roof
Yeah.
doing nothing.
After you get
and
the
then
120
in that there
stars.
was like special Yoshi levels.
Yes.
And it's like just put Yoshi in limited parts.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
let me ride the goddamn dinosaur.
Not that.
Like they did it, and I don't even remember because it's been years now. I know he was in Odyssey, and it was at least like a level of like, okay, I can actually use him.
Yeah.
It was still annoying, like he like died in water, or he like jumped off. You jumped off him, you're in water or something, and to run around like eat apples or some shit, whatever he did. But it was still like in it. I don't understand why. Like, bro, you made Super Mario World, and like people are like, we love this guy. It's
How
like,
did
we're
he?
not gonna put him in the game
How did
anymore.
he work in Sunshine though?
It was like-
you
it was
bring
like-
him the fruit.
It was like specific levels.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like those bonus stage levels. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
That or like
wasn't-
specific stars, like or sprite levels that would like he would only load in on.
like
that
he
one.
wasn't in any. I don't think he was in any like regular worlds.
Okay.
Which is stupid. Just put him in like put him in one part of the level, or
Just
put
let
him
me
in like
just let me play with.
just let me
Yoshi.
ride the
It's like
goddamn
not hard.
thing, dude. Dude, he rides it for 2 seconds
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yep.
2 seconds, and it's
Oh,
like,
really?
and it's a pointless scene. It's when they're doing the Super Mario Galaxy thing where they go through the spinny star thing. They're like flying
And
through
he rides
space,
Yoshi?
and for like 2 seconds. But Peach and Luigi are flying right next to them. And Mario jumps on him for no reason for like 1 second, and then jumps off.
And then Donald Glover says Yoshi.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
He's just doing that.
yeah.
Muppet Pinball
But we got paid
Mayhem.
a lot for that.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit, bro. Not a great movie. Looks cool.
Yeah.
A lot of
bet.
stuff in it that's cool. The movie opens and Yoshi's just there, and they're like, cool. And he's like, I'm with you guys now. That's it. Straight up.
There he is.
I
Okay.
was like, oh, he's in the movie now.
Is this the first ever Burnout? Hold on.
I don't know, because it's Burnout, no subtitle.
It's just called Burnout?
It must be.
I can't get it down anymore. There we go. I hope that's title safe. Burnout.
Crazy. What about Muppet Pinball Mayhem? Is that the first Muppet pinball
That's the
title?
first Muppet game ever.
Right.
That's the first Muppet IP, I think.
Car Battler
What am I
Joe.
talking?
Man, I don't know any of this stuff. Okay, here.
you know
April
Mario
Gallery
Tennis?
of Games. Yeah, this is some recognizable
There's
stuff
some
here.
sunshine.
Some Sunshine, Mario
game?
Tennis.
What is-
Mario Golf?
What is Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge on the Game Boy Advance?
It's a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah,
you play
they
it?
had a Game Boy Advance game.
Not
yeah.
really.
Was it any good?
I played it on like an emulator.
Okay.
I didn't buy it. I don't. It was
is
fine.
Is it kind of like Super Nintendo-y?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really the same.
It's like
game, right?
pixelated a little bit. I think
ugly
it's like
3D-ish
it's like a
graphic.
weird rehashing of the first game or something weird.
Huh.
It came out right around. They did the same thing with well, maybe that was later, because that was at Game Boy Advance. They did something. They did a Game Boy Advance game like that with Kingdom Hearts too, and it was like Chain of Memories. I think it
Yeah.
came out around that time too. But it was just like it wasn't like it was like Banjo-Kazooie 1.5 or something.
I just looked. There's another game on here that I didn't recognize. Diddy Kong Pilot for the Game Boy, and it's just it's a flying racing game.
It's just like a shitty version of Diddy Kong Racing for
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not
Because they
all
wouldn't-
but it's not all the characters from Diddy Kong
because
Racing.
it's Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, they don't have that much space.
No, Game Boy Advance
No,
games
no.
were always like tiny,
It's a-
lesser things.
It's
Yeah.
a bunch of characters, but
Yeah.
they're all Donkey Kong characters.
Yeah.
Donkey, Diddy, Cranky,
yeah, because it sucks.
K. Rool, Dixie, the hot ape, whatever.
Uh-huh.
She's in it.
Sure.
And that's crazy.
Mommy Kong?
Uh-oh.
See those feet.
But it's weird. I don't
Hands?
remember that.
Yeah. She'll grab you.
I love Diddy Kong Racing. I love that game.
Yeah,
That
game
game was
was-
real cool. That was like the only game that ever contended of being like a Mario Kart clone.
Yes.
That wasn't a clone. It was actually
Yeah.
had like
Yeah,
original
it had, you could
ideas.
And
fly
also, like,
and be on like
And it has
a-
story mode.
That was awesome. I
Story
love
mode was cool.
Story
Story
mode
Blast.
was a
Yep.
lot of fun.
Like
Where
the
you go-
Mario
you had
Karts
to
never
defeat
to
the
this
evil
day
whiz
has story
pig.
mode.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Whiz Pig.
like I'd
Whiz
kill
Pig.
for story mode over Grand Prix. Fuck
Yep.
that.
I
And then the only
also-
other one was Crash Team Racing, was really
Yep.
good.
I think Diddy Kong Racing came out like late enough in the dev cycle that like it was just a better looking and like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
yeah. Way
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
more fleshed. Like if you look at them, you go, "This is the same console."
And then they saw Conquer and they said, "Make him say fuck right now." And
Yeah, make him
piss
be
and fart
drunk and
everywhere. They'll
piss.
go crazy.
And then Banjo, he needs
Yeah.
pants, a backpack, and a bird.
Make him build a car. Okay.
Power
That was way
on,
later.
Turn on. Step one complete.
Yeah, we
Tune in. Geek
Nick
out.
is turned on.
He's tuned in and he's geeking out.
Unsealed Swordsman, Fire Emblem with the most Japanese
Roy,
logo
Roy,
I've
Roy,
ever
Roy.
seen. That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's Roy.
Was Roy in Melee or did he?
I think he was.
He was in Melee. Yeah, it was.
I think Roy
it
and
was
it's
Ike,
Marth
Roy
and-
and Marth.
Yeah,
were
Mike-
in it,
Ike,
right?
Ike came out with Brawl.
Because I think
Yeah.
that was like still early enough of like not getting all these ports and games and
Yeah.
all that, where I was like, who the fuck are
I-
these
no-
people?
yeah, I
Who the
had
fuck
no-
is Roy?
But there
no
was-
idea
but-
who these two
But
were.
there was like 3 people like that in Melee. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, now
Yeah.
it's like I probably don't know half the goddamn
Right.
cast in
Right.
what is it, Ultimate? I don't even know what the fuck
Yeah.
it's called. No, that Ultimate was the other one. What the hell's the what's the newest Smash
No,
called?
Ultimate is
Is it
the-
Ultimate? What's the
is
shitty
latest
one? Oh,
Shitty one is
Brawl.
just Brawl, and then there's one that's just called Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Is that like the DS
That
one
was
or
the
something?
Wii U.
That was the Wii U and 3DS one,
Yep.
yeah, where they had to add outlines around them.
So dumb.
I remember like thinking Roy was the strongest just because like he had that B
had
move
fire.
when it's fully charged is just an explosion. Well, that's gonna kill
Well,
everyone.
now we just missed. We need a camera on Eric because we just missed him doing a cool
I did it.
reenactment of the B
yeah,
move.
that's what it looked like.
That's it.
It looked like that was him casting his vote for Trump. Oh, dunk.
Holy shit!
Is that Joanna Dark?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. Yes, you did.
This is not what I voted
That is Joanna Dark only because of the outfit.
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
I'm looking at the right.
Well, this is not what she looked like in Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on.
no, not at all.
This is a closer view. This is
Whoa, Shadow's shooting Sonic.
not detail.
No gun though.
Oh,
No, he's
this
got a
is,
finger
doesn't
gun,
need
dude.
this is from the that number 17 on the right hand side is from SSX Tricky, and I think that's who Lucy Liu voiced. What is with the art? Can you zoom in on 16, Nick?
Yeah, one sec here.
Yeah, what's going on here? What is that?
The art.
Game Boy Advance.
is that?
Is that a
It's a
bald
radio?
man?
Phone radio?
Is that a bald lady?
It's
But
a,
it looks like a comb over because of the wire.
it's a radio for your
I think
Game
that's
Boy.
A haired lady. I think she just has hair, and it just looks stupid. Like,
Okay.
like
Weird.
it's bad clipping.
But that's like the way everything looked, where it was a 0.5 lens aimed down at you, where you had to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for you.
What does this do though?
No, it is.
What is the GameCube walkie-talkie?
Zoom back out, Nick.
Dude, crazy.
16
like,
Game Boy
peripheral
Advance. Is that
shit.
what it is? A walkie-talkie?
Why does it need to be GameCube?
Yeah, right.
This is the whole thing doesn't make any sense.
I never knew as a
Hold
kid.
on, then we got a legend here. So like that's 15.
Yeah.
Nintendo GameCube brand walkie-talkies.
Okay.
That's all it says.
That's it. Cool.
they're just
So it's
And then what's
branded.
below that? What's 16?
Game
cares?
Boy Advance brand mini phone radio.
Yeah, it's not a phone. I'll tell you that.
What the
That's
fuck?
definitely not a phone.
Is it even a radio?
I don't know.
Probably-
Are you
probably is a
plugging it
radio.
into the power port on your Game Boy to
How
power
strange.
it?
Maybe.
What a strange peripheral.
Yeah, dude.
This is a pretty Luigi sucking up the ghost thing. That's pretty cool. That's an awesome toy.
Oh, dude, look at the guy from Happy Gilmore crushing that guy's head. Or is that a lady? I can't tell.
Oh yeah, that is.
There you go.
It's Mr. Larson.
Yeah.
Is this your ball? I believe it struck my foot. That's twice today, shooter. Oh, good for you. You can count. And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
Great movie.
Oh, is this a Nintendo.com ad? Hell yeah.
Log on.
Dude, I will say, big fan of the era of crazy mascot commercials.
Yeah,
Oh,
where they would
Crash.
make the costume
Yeah,
and
Crash.
put them in real life.
Crash was always like, wasn't he like throwing shit at Nintendo? Or
Yeah.
was it Sega? What was it?
Yeah,
He was always like standing outside a corporate building, like,
Yeah.
throwing eggs at him or
Yeah.
something. It was probably Nintendo.
Remember the first ads for Animal Crossing was like
Oh,
a
yeah, it was a
real,
real world.
crossover, and it was everyone in the mascot
Yep.
costumes, including Tom Nook.
I do remember that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that really well. That's a good one. Good pull.
You guys are from California. I
yeah,
avoided
that's
real
how
world
that's
like
how it
the
was
plague.
back home, you know.
Yeah.
Crash
Yeah,
Bandicoot
it
on
sounds
Game Boy
like it.
Advance, huh?
Bet it sucked, dude. That was like the era of
Everything.
if it was on
hand.
handheld, it sucked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they didn't make good games. It wasn't another console. It was a shitty lesser thing
Yep.
Right.
to take with you.
There were very few Game Boy Advance standalone
Well, that's
games.
what we were talking about too. That like they made like $1 million a year.
Yes.
Because they probably cost nothing.
Just shovelware, dump it, get it out.
Very, very rare to get a good like Pokemon.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right, like very rare to have like a good
Those-
franchise.
those
on,
were
on,
the-
on GameCube.
were the things you waited for.
Yeah, couple Castlevanias were pretty good,
Mm.
but like my GameCube collection wasn't crazy because I didn't buy shovelware shit. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, shit. 2012.
Uh-huh.
I was already 15. I wasn't like, I can't buy that. I was like, this sucks,
2002,
this sucks,
Michael.
this sucks. I did the math for 2002. I said 2012. Oh no, I revealed my real age. I was 15 in 2012.
Oh no.
Guys, I was born in 97.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Ooh, Gaga.
speaking of which, I know I dunk on this guy nonstop because I don't even have to. Just look at him.
Uh-huh.
It's him, not you, Nick.
I know. I saw you pointing. Sorry.
Just in case. But I saw a clip of Gavin the other day. Dude, he looks awful.
Jesus Christ.
I'll let him know.
I mean, no, I've told him last time
Okay,
I saw him, but it like got worse, dude. Like you guys were just filming a thing. It's like him. He's almost as gray as him, but the beard makes him look more like down on his luck. And I know
Okay.
he's not, but like the beard plus the gray is like, God damn, dude, you're younger than me.
Dude,
Whoa.
you know? It
But I
hits
thought that
everyone
might
different.
I thought that might, make Eric feel better. It's not why I said it, but
No.
it's a fact.
Nope.
It's a fact. Yeah, I'll be honest. I looked at I saw you come in today, and I was like, not that bad. He looks
Almost
like
got flattened in the street,
You
but
would
not
look- you would have
bad.
looked even better, dude.
Yep.
That's your fucking mistake. If you got flattened, I would have been like, he's looking thin.
He
Oh, hey.
Man, like the Gavin caveman beard
Yeah.
plus the gray.
It's a lot of beard.
Makes him look old as shit.
A lot of beard.
Yeah, he grows
Maybe
it
he's-
fast.
maybe he's
too.
going
He's a
for
hairy
that.
motherfucker.
He is, yeah.
Like his chest hair is insane. He's had that since he was like 12.
Yeah.
Oh, in 2002?
It's disgusting.
Agent Under Fire.
Agent.
Looking at the score, GameSpot gave it a 6.8, IGN gave it a 7.7, and Metacritic sits at a 72. I have no memory of
Seems
this
perfectly
game.
average for a game I never played.
I didn't,
It's
play,
okay.
I didn't play any of that.
I didn't play
crap.
this one.
I think I did get Nightfire.
I did too. I played
because
Nightfire,
because
and
I
it's
think
also okay.
because I think I was probably like GoldenEye was amazing. This will be too. And went,
Oh.
it's not like that.
It's not like that at all. Yeah.
Nintendo 64 was my first console of like buying new games as they came out and
Yeah.
not growing up in a house where games existed.
Right, the games already existed.
And so
yeah.
like I knew, and that like right around being like 10, 11 was when I had to learn like, oh, a lot of games are bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Why would they
Yeah.
do bad
You
games?
can't just buy
Yeah.
because I had the privilege of like only playing
yeah.
good games
Even-
because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how I was raised. I was around like you play the Zeldas
Even-
and you play Blades of Steel and you play this and that.
even the bad games that were around already when I was playing, like my first console was Super Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
and games like Yoshi's Cookie,
Oh, yeah.
and like
Game was
the
terrible.
Toy Story game,
Yeah.
like those games aren't great, but
Right.
like I wasn't spending money on them.
Exactly.
And to me,
And
they
you grew up
already
around them.
existed.
Exactly. You grew up around them.
Yeah.
Dude, I vividly remember, like, I was like, what is this feeling? Like, I was like angry and sad, and I felt like I got swindled. I bought Kirby Crystal Shards.
The Crystal
64.
Shards. Yeah, that game's pretty good.
I fucking hated it.
That game's good.
Because, like you said, I grew up and played nonstop Kirby Superstar. And I'm like, this ain't no Kirby
Oh,
Superstar,
right,
dude. This is,
yeah.
what the fuck is this?
Crystal Shards
What
was
the
my
fuck
first
is this?
Kirby game, and so I really liked it.
See, it was
Yeah.
my second Kirby game going off the grow up Kirby. And it was, I actually, it's funny. Like, I have, since being an adult, I've never gone back and played it, but seeing like, it's pretty well regarded. But like, as a kid, I'm like, this is not at all what I thought I was
Right,
buying.
right.
And it was like all my money. And I was just like,
It was like me with Pokemon Coliseum, where it was
Yeah.
like
Oh,
my
yeah.
expectations versus
Oh,
reality.
yeah.
It was so they were so off that I was like, it just made me hit the game. But yeah, I imagine this game is probably pretty similar to Nightfire.
I think so.
Jesus, dude, that's a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
Lord.
Like, why?
Yeah.
it's so dense.
yeah, it all looks exactly the same.
It
too.
does.
Like,
It does.
It
It
makes
all
me
looks
look
like the same picture three times
just-
over
it's
and
the
over.
same.
It's just like
It's
looking at
insane.
the
Look at the
mommy
fucking
picture.
cars. The cars are just
No,
the car
that
over-
was look. That one's going.
It's
that
just
way
like
a little
looking at
bit.
the mommy picture album again. It's just the same photo over and over and over.
Dude, this is crazy. It's more?
Yeah, man, they're really trying to sell every aspect of this game.
Wow.
They really thought we would be diving in and looking at.
Dude, this is
Lord,
this is
let
like
it
a crazy
die.
spread.
There's another one?
This is nuts.
Forbidden Depths, Rail Shooter, Poseidon.
Oh my god, are these all
these
the
are
levels?
all the levels,
Yes.
and they're just telling you like,
Wow. Okay, so this is
They're all
really
different.
this is
So
here's
this is
what
the
you
propaganda
do.
machine in
Yep.
full swing.
yeah, they really want you to know everything about this game, and so you can go get it.
Oh my god, it's just so
Oh my
like
God.
ugly to look at.
Yeah,
Who decided that this was the layout?
I don't know.
this is the worst page out
Oh
of the
wow,
bunch.
Evil
Some
dude,
dumb
Evil
dick.
Zoe Clone is in this game and
Twin.
And Twin.
Where's the other twin?
Agent Twin?
That's great. What is the Harry Potter ass dinosaur?
He
What
does
is
look
this?
It's
like
Dinotopia.
Yeah, I mean the dinosaur doesn't
The
look like
Time
Harry
Stone
Potter, but the
Pirates.
kid kind of does.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, also like
Well-
eggs riding a dragon-like thing.
Hey, lunch.
Great ad.
No exclamation point. No,
No
nothing.
notes.
Just all right. So we're gonna use Times New Roman.
Well, it's Time Stone Pirates.
Lunch.
Lunch.
What?
Whose lunch?
Is the dinosaur lunch? Is the kid eating lunch?
Is the egg lunch?
He's holding an egg. Is he gonna eat it? Is he gonna throw the dinosaur's
Now-
egg?
now-
is
Look at this.
I'm
Watch.
looking right at it. You know I am, motherfucker.
Look at the game.
Yeah, the game.
Dude, I mean, yeah, that was every
This
ad.
is a GBA game.
Bro, they did that shit for Nintendo too,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
early consoles, they made no effort, and it was understood. All the art does not look like or represent the
Use
game
your
in any way.
imagination.
Remember? Do you remember the original cover for Mega Man? It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
It was like a black guy.
Yep. Just fucking firing a thing, and
And
it's
he's just like this,
Full
and it
on,
looks
yep.
horrible. And it was like a picture of a man, and I think it was like a real picture, but then they put like a animated looking filter over him. Like it didn't look like straight up a real picture,
Right.
but it was clearly not drawn.
What makes this one strange is that like they're using like 3D graphics.
Whoa!
Like this looks like
That's great. When you pulled in, it just said lunch.
they're using 3D graphics. This looks like it could be a GameCube game, but no, it's a Game Boy
It's
Advance
Game Boy
game.
Advance.
Right.
Yep.
And it looks like this.
Yep.
Maybe they started making the ads with the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're
Slapping
using
them
it
on.
as an advertising aid.
Venture through 5
Engine.
daring
But
levels.
at the same
Five?
time,
Whoa!
but at the same time, here, stay on that page real quick, though.
$34.99.
Yep.
At the same, go back to that page real quick though.
Oh, sure.
At the same time, looking back, having hindsight, it's kind of like I kind of appreciate because at least you know you're not being tricked into thinking this
Yes.
is this.
Yep.
Nowadays,
Right, they do,
it's like
yeah.
you watch a full game trailer and you're like, is it gonna be like that? Am I be like you like it? Nope. That's the test footage. Is the final product gonna look like that? Are you gonna cut corners? Is that gonna look like that? At least there's like, well, I know it doesn't look like that.
What's it gonna look like 2 weeks from when
right
it comes out?
Right.
Wow. 3D platformer Pac-Man.
Pac-Man World 2.
It's what the
Just-
people demanded.
Just forever stop Pac-Man.
Did
He
you
was
ever-
great at a time?
Did you ever see Pac-Man? I don't know if it was Pac-Man 2 or like Pac-Man Adventure, not Pac-Man World 2. What that Nintendo game was?
Was it the side-scrolling one?
Yep,
I
it's a
remember that.
side-scrolling game where you don't control him.
Huh?
He just sort of walks and you kind of like make things happen and he like sort of interacts. It's almost like a Tamagotchi.
Like,
You can like a bird comes out and it's like maybe Pac-Man will look at that bird. You didn't control him.
it was like Lemmings-esque where
Yes.
you could put things
Yes.
in the world and then things
See
would
how
happen in a
Pac-Man
sequence.
interacts with them.
They went from the arcade game to that.
To that.
Talk about like trying to figure out what Pac-Man actually like
You look-
is outside of like the arcade
Right.
game.
You look at
but
that-
like if that's what you come up with,
Yep.
literally.
You look at that and go,
Stop it.
Zelda 2, not that bad.
Yep, yep,
You could
yep.
move him and everything.
Yeah.
You could move the guy and everything.
Stupid.
Also, Pac-Man like never had arms and legs, so like
I hate this design for
Not-
Pac-Man.
not a
I mean,
3D
that's
he
the
sucks.
design. That's he's
Yep.
lived that forever.
not a 3D platform.
Dude, I watched a show a couple of years ago. It was a couple of years older than that, so I don't know when it came out. Probably 2018, pulling out of my ass, somewhere around that time. But it was on streaming somewhere. My kids were watching. It was like a Pac-Man TV show, and he looked just like that. And I'm like, this sucks. Who gives a fuck about Pac-Man? My kids don't give a fuck about Pac-Man.
Right.
I don't care about Pac-Man. Pac-Man is not like a popular, like, yo, the kids love Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Let's make an
Pac-Man
animated
and
TV
and they
show.
love the ghosts.
Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures from 2013.
Wow.
Pretty close.
Wow.
2018 was giving it too much credit,
Yep.
but I knew it was older than when we were watching it.
Inky, Blinky, Winky, and
Yeah, they
Spot,
were there, and
Spot,
it was
Dot,
the best way I
Clot,
can describe it, Jordan. It
Blood
was
Clot.
like it was like a Sonic TV show. It was
Okay,
like that level of
okay.
like he had friends, and there's like a bad
They
guy.
built out the story.
and then sometimes he'd be like Pac-Man people,
what, like, the
and he'd get the
Mario-
invincibility
yeah,
shit.
remember the
pellet.
1990s Mario
Yeah.
cartoon where
Yep.
like they fleshed out like that used to be a thing they did, not
Yeah.
in 2013.
Yeah. And then remember like that was great for its time. It was weird and like remember the Super Mario World show?
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
like game accurate. I love that shit. You ever watch that?
That is
It was like an actual cartoon.
yeah,
There
that's
was
the one.
There
That's
was
the
no.
one I'm
There was
thinking
no
of.
men.
Not the live action.
Oh,
man.
I thought you were talking about the men.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The men was just like using the IP and like
Yeah.
it sort of was relevant to the game. No,
They
the
did
Super
that-
Mario World show. That show, I remember watching it as a kid for it. There was like 15 episodes of that.
That
show.
was good.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of those
Yeah.
things that's
Yeah.
like, and I
And
probably
you
watched
thought it was longer?
I watched it for 4 years.
Yeah. Same.
Streaming, man.
Same with
Streaming
the-
ruined that illusion.
Yep.
The Sonic show as well
yeah.
with the little robot like henchman.
With Urkel?
Yep.
yeah, he
Urkel.
was I'm
Wings.
waiting.
Classic.
That's
Urkel.
I think that's where they just invented out of their ass the
God.
chili
I know.
dog thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
And
It
that
was from the
it just
cartoon.
stuck. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yep.
This is like a whole walkthrough for fucking Pac. Who gives a shit?
Oh my god.
Well,
for
now I know how to
Pac-Man.
beat the woods level.
And Inky's Blade-O-Matic.
There it is.
Damn, dude.
Oh my god.
Pinky's
This-
Revenge.
This
has
is
turned into a strategy
2000 and
guide.
fucking 2. No one gives a rat's asshole about Pac-Man. Like for real. And
It's
like
been 15 years.
Nintendo also like in a heyday right now. Like they don't
Yeah.
even have like super competition yet. You're like Xbox just came out.
They're wasting time.
I'm just
on
saying
this.
they're like. I mean, granted, I feel like they've had a resurgence like with the Switch and the Switch 2. Wii U was like rough times for Nintendo.
Yeah, for sure.
But like this is what you're making in advertising.
Uh-oh, Nick.
What? No.
Nick,
No.
do it.
My hand.
Yeah. Hey, Pac-Man, get those power pellets. Gobble them up.
Waka.
Whoa, that guy! Don't look at the ghost bottom half. Shovel Knight.
Yep.
True. Yeah.
There he is.
But then he is a ghost.
Shovel dead.
Mommy.
Spooky showdown.
A dinosaur.
Is this another ad?
Dinotopia.
Oh no!
I think this might be
is
a walkthrough.
deep dive.
I think this
We're
might
about-
not be an
it's a
ad.
walkthrough.
We're about to
Yeah.
get an overview of all 5 levels. I think.
Oh, man.
Equipped for adventure, guys.
Yup.
Oh,
You're
guys.
good.
Whoa!
Guys.
Dinotopia poster. Nick,
Hold
go
on,
to the other
wide,
camera.
Go wide.
What?
Go to the other camera.
Okay, hold on.
Dinotopia.
We have to hang that
Look
up.
at this.
I will say.
It's pretty sick.
I will
actually.
say. I didn't really
Hell
use the
yeah.
Nintendo Power ones because they're like little pathetic posters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my room, unlike Gavin proving
back
his
is-
straightness with titties everywhere, dude, that was like such a good plus to getting strategy guides. They always came with awesome
posters and stuff.
like
Yeah.
badass.
Solid, Nick.
Bro, and I'd be sitting there like sweating, trying to rip the perforated.
You want to
edge
make
'cause
sure that
I
it's
don't
the
wanna
right,
get it
you know,
ripped.
because you don't tear into it.
What'd you do?
He brought up the wrong image.
No.
For me.
Excellent.
We were doing.
we were
doing food court for a
My
second.
room was covered in cool ass fucking posters that I just got from strategy guides.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I had, dude, the I don't know if it was Prima or Brady Games, the Ocarina of Time poster was cool as fuck. It was Volvagia, like the fire.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then I had one where I'd stare at it in my room, and it was like Kid Link playing the ocarina,
And then, like,
and then in the background, but because Adult Link was standing like Chris behind him, it looked like he was riding on his shoulders. Like it just wasn't good placement.
There's like a collage behind him, right?
Yeah, I had a bunch of Kingdom Hearts posters and shit. I had some cool fucking posters. No big tittied women.
What was everyone's preferred bike manufacturer?
What
Mountain bike.
Were you guys
Mountain
Redline?
bike. I
Pro
never.
Max?
A
You
couple of my
DMX?
Dino.
No. I was not.
think
I
I had
used a
Dino
bike
too,
for
yeah.
transportation, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it was like I went from little kid bike to I got a mountain bike, and
I
then that
wasn't
was
like
it.
I wasn't putting pegs on it and stuff. That
I had
really?
friends who
Yeah.
had that shit,
Me
but
too.
but
I had
didn't
pegs.
they weren't that kid though.
Nuh-uh.
It was like I was just
That
like,
was
but,
me.
but I was like, but you're riding with me.
Yeah.
You're not using it for. It,
You're
and they're
not-
like,
you're not
yeah,
doing-
but
you're
it's
not
like
doing peg tricks.
it's kind of like someone getting like, yeah, check out my Nikes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, but it's like. Everyone on the basketball team's using them. I'm like, but you're not on the
Yeah,
basketball
yeah.
team.
You're on debate team.
Yeah. Debate me.
I in 2002, I definitely had like a BMX bike that had pegs on it. I
2000
did eventually get like a mountain bike.
I think in 2002 I had a car.
Okay.
What is this
Well, you're gray.
I know. Look at it, dude. Fucker's ancient.
Just saying.
This looks like a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is Crash Bandicoot.
Probably Game Boy
Game Boy
Advance.
Advance.
Look at it.
The huge adventure.
Yeah. This is like when
Interesting
stuff
that
was
it
just
went on
coming
Nintendo,
to it.
though.
Yeah.
I didn't know Crash went over to
didn't
Nintendo
either.
after he was throwing eggs at the building.
There's probably
The huge
another ad
That's
where
what got him in.
Yeah.
They probably made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "We like your moxie, kid."
Yeah.
Dude, remember the
And he went,
awful?
"Whoa!"
Remember the awful crashes, like on Xbox 360,
Oh.
like Unleashed
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
when they made him look different,
Yep.
and he like looked like a douchebag. Yeah, and he looked dirty.
very-
Yeah. He looked gross.
He looked like a dirty hippie.
This is great Crash Bandicoot. art.
That's classic.
Whoa!
That's the classic coot, baby.
That's a whoa.
classic
Right
coot.
That's the classic coot.
Oh, there's that ad again.
Scorpion King.
This was the one that I
Yeah.
found in the box.
Yep.
there. Oh yeah.
The bottom
yeah,
of the
that's
box.
right. It had ripped out.
Yep. The king is just beginning to fight.
Hey,
guys.
that
Hell
turned
yeah.
out to be, I think, a surprisingly like not good, but like that worked for Michael Jordan podcast.
Oh, I thought it was great. The Michael Jordan podcast where we went through all of
yeah,
the
it
box of
great.
these.
No, it was.
I
fun.
thought it was fantastic.
It,
I thought it was really
it
good.
worked as an episode. It
That was
wasn't
really
a piece
fun.
of shit.
I thought it was really fun.
It was. Well, I know you had fun.
I liked it. Whee! Whee!
This was Eric.
That's me.
There he is, looking up into
I'm
the
going-
camera.
Little guy.
Everyone was looking up at the camera back in the day.
Hey, flying through the air, up in outer space. Remember video games? Just a thing would be the hook.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
say Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, or even Breath of the Wild, like it's a whole new, like you can fucking climb anywhere. It's exploring. We're changing everything. It was like, hey, in this game, you go to space.
Right.
Whoa, I gotta get it. Like that's crazy. Or like,
I need
like,
no other things to sell me.
I know. Or it'd be like, yo, in this game, you can fly a plane.
Shit.
That, like, damn, they were simpler times.
Do
dude.
you remember
They were simpler times?
all the like GoldenEye, like the secrets of like, oh, on the runway level, you can actually get in the plane and you can fly it if you do this trick. They were wrong.
Yeah. No, that was
fake.
That was much like for me in New Jersey back home, wood porn was real. But the whole like secrets, like it's not a real thing now, but people still talk about it now of like I heard from some kid.
Yeah.
Like even that, like, no, you didn't. That's not real. Because it would be fact checked or someone
Right.
like it's just, that shit used to happen all the time.
Yeah.
That used to happen all the time, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Especially if you were like, it would always be on the playground because it'd be older kids like
Yes,
lying
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't your
Yeah.
friends. It's like, yo, a fourth grader told me you could do this
Yeah.
in this game, and then you go home and try it, and you're just like, but your instinct wasn't immediately, he lied to me. It
No.
was like, why can't I get it to work?
Yes,
I'm doing it
Well,
wrong.
I better give him my
I
lunch
must
money
not be
tomorrow.
doing it fast enough. I have to enter the code
How do I
fast.
get Lara Croft naked?
Oh my God.
NFL Blitz.
I don't care about the midway games
Turns
or
out-
the NFL Blitz.
Turns out the
games.
cheat code to get Lara Croft naked was wait till it's a PC game.
Yep. Welcome to the fandom.
That's just the swimming.
Hello.
What was the heavy metal tour? What is
Heavy
this?
Metal Tour.
It's
Head
Gundam,
to head
it looks like.
mega mech action in your
That's a
hands.
fucking Gundam.
Yeah.
Now see, this looks good. This
And then,
doesn't.
and then that's the problem is that that's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Holy shit, get that man some help.
What game is this? This is,
Well, that's-
Sega Soccer Slam.
Is that
Oh.
the Flash?
this is
I
extreme
think it's a
soccer.
Flash-like person you can play in this game that's
Flash in the
legally
pan.
distinct.
Mm,
This looks like a
pan.
real photo they took from a game.
Yeah.
This
absolutely.
Like
would
this is-
not be a sports
Like
game.
this
I'm
is
playing.
Andrea Pirlo or something.
Pretty good. Oh, here we go, Nick.
That was a good game.
Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader.
Rogue
That was a
Squadron's
great game. I don't give a fuck about Star
I
Wars.
played this game all
Dude,
the time.
that was a banger GameCube
Yeah.
game. Rogue Squadron was a
I
fucking
loved
cool
the
game.
space missions. I did not like the Naboo planet.
No one
side
likes
missions.
Naboo.
Yeah,
The-
No one likes
that
it.
just sucked.
That was
The
the first
one top
That was my
right,
medicine I had to take.
Is that NBA Street?
You know it.
NBA
NBA
Street
Street
1
big
fucking
break.
awesome. It's so good. It was so good.
That looks like this is the Game Boy. Oh no, this is a GameCube version. Okay, it was like kind of pixely.
Yeah, that was the camera.
Crazy Taxi.
Hey, if you never saw it, this was the Mega Man picture I was talking about.
Dude, what that?
So hold it in front of the. Yeah, there you
If
go.
I bought this,
Yeah, did you
game-
not know that?
What the
No,
yeah,
I've
he's
never
holding a
seen
gun.
that.
Yeah, he's holding a gun.
Just-
Yeah, it's also looks nothing like Mega Man. The like he's
Palm trees.
black.
Palm trees.
What?
He could just be Italian, he's on the cusp.
Yeah, he's not.
Melee strategy. You'll be able to collect trophies with accomplishments in 4 different multi-man melees. Part of the stadium activities, enter, fight, and win. It's just telling me things I can do in the game. I know, I played the game.
Yeah, dude. I used to play that fucking sandbag game. That was fun.
The sandbag
Yeah,
game
just
and
whack that fucker.
I did want to get all the trophies.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Playing the little lottery
Dude,
thing.
those challenge levels were fun too.
Yeah.
that was actually
The
fun.
little,
Like hitting
like-
the targets, you had to like sprint through the levels and punch the targets
those
and
were
shit. The
great.
time challenge
or the
Melee was a great.
the ones
game,
where it
man.
was like just like weird challenges where it's like in this one it's like you and the other Pokemon are playing against Mewtwo and like you just gotta hit
Oh yeah.
kill Mewtwo.
Yeah, for a second I was about to slap you upside the head. I was like, we're talking about Smash Brothers, idiot. And then I'm like, oh wait, no, he's right. He's right. Yeah, they were in there. Okay, never mind.
like the baby
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah.
There was a rumor if you beat all these guys in that bottom left photo from the Melee game, if you beat the 100-man countdown,
Oh, yeah.
you unlock Sonic and Tails.
Yeah, I remember there was lots of Sonic rumors about
Yeah.
that.
That was the one I remember.
And that's nowhere we live it. Now they're just like, hey, he's in the game though.
Right. Yeah, we got what we wanted.
And he's kind of an annoying character to use.
I cannot for the life of me figure
He's
out
one of
how
those
to use
weirdo
Sonic.
guys.
Yeah.
He's one of those weirdo guys.
Yeah.
I like fucking Cloud. He's my favorite. I always played Cheek in Melee.
Oh yeah.
I
Cheek
did
was my
too.
go-to. I was
Yeah.
a juggler.
Oh yeah.
I would stunt on my friends. I would do 3v1s versus them. I would
Hell
usually
yeah.
lose, but it'd be close. It'd be annoying enough. I could
gave
win,
him enough
I
trouble.
could win a 2-on-1. Yeah. But if we ever did free for all, they would have to gang up on me because
Yeah.
I would just wait in the corner or I would just dodge and they'd be like, "Dude, that's unfair. That's unfair." And I was like, "What? I'm just come get me then.
Yeah.
Come get me.
Come fight me.
But
Yeah.
they didn't
You
want
can't
to
touch me.
Didn't want to 1v1
And then,
me.
psh, you
It was so
disappear.
much fun.
Is this Pikmin?
This is Pikmin. This is a Pikmin.
I never got into Pikmin.
Me neither. Not my thing at all.
I played the first one, and then
It's all right.
it's kind of just like too stressful.
I think the same
agree.
thing.
I
And
know-
people go, "Oh, it's like such like a cool, comfy game," and it's like it's not comfy at all.
I know it's
I don't want them to die.
They're all gonna die.
I know it doesn't play like it, but it hits that same thing for me. And you say like comfy game, it falls into the Animal Crossing. This is just annoying
It's
to me.
chores.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
chores,
It is
and
chores.
like I don't have direct control, and there's not like a mission. Like I know there was in Pikmin.
There's
but
too
it's
much management.
Yeah.
just
and-
management. I don't want to
and-
manage shit.
And the time limit.
The only-
like you had to get everyone back on the ship before sundown.
the only I hate that. I hate fucking time limits.
Me
like shit
too.
like that. Like a level time limit is different than like the
Yes.
day is over, whatever.
Yeah.
The only game I came
because then
close,
the game advances one way or the other.
right? The only game I played that comes close to that, but it's not at all, is Overlord. I don't know if you ever played that.
No.
That game was fucking awesome. It was on the Xbox 360, and you had little Pikmin-esque minions. You were an Overlord, and you had minions, but you also were a man and played the game,
Right.
And
And
could hit
you could
people,
do
whatever.
stuff, yeah.
And it would be as simple as you would just use like the right stick to like send them, and you'd like sweep them, and you had like regular minions, they like kill people. You had fire minions and like burn stuff. Like it was like a tiny part of the game where you were a man playing, and I was like,
Right.
Pikmin's like minus the guy.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
like you're just controlling
the
the
only
little
thing
men.
you can do as Captain Olimar is blow a
It
whistle.
was
Yep.
kind of like in the
At
realm
least
of like
in the first one.
It
I
was
think
like
in the other ones they added more
they,
shit.
tossed
they
them up.
changed them. Yeah,
You
And
can't-
they
you can't
changed
toss
the
them.
man. It was like
They did change
it
the
was
man.
fantasy-esque, like Fable kind of
Yeah.
Overlord. Great game. I'd kill for a remake of that. And the second game opens up, you're just clubbing baby seals to death.
Oh. Check it out.
you're
It's,
a bad
it's
guy.
Britney's dance beat.
Hell
I was
yeah.
gonna say that looks more like Joanna Dark.
Hopefully she
Yeah,
got that
it's-
money.
Now,
Yeah.
look at on the left, Pac-Man collection puzzle.
What?
Is that like
Stop.
a Tetris thing?
Oh, this
Yeah,
one.
it looks
Puzzle
like
Plus. An alternative to Pack Attack puzzle mode offers fewer ghosts. Oh, this is a code?
God, dude,
Go to hell.
hated
Tetris.
hated like Tetris type puzzle game.
Oh,
Yoshi
yeah.
Cookie, Dr. Mario.
Yep.
Hated that crap.
Yep.
Hated it.
Lame. Get out of here.
It was like basically before they existed and before I knew, they're like phone games.
Yep.
They're like
Oh,
Candy
yeah.
Crush
They are,
games.
big
I
time.
hate that
Yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I was like,
Game
I at
perfect
least-
for mobile
I'm
games.
glad I grew up enough with like games that existed where it's like when I play a game, I want a game. I want like an adventure. I want like a plot.
Yep.
Or as far as like, what am I doing? What's my goal? Am I making progress? Am I
Yep.
beating levels? Is there an end? And any game without that, I was like, fuck this. Unless it was a party game. Then
Yep.
it's like, Mario Party, Mario Kart, whatever. I never got huge into Double Dash. I don't know why. I lived on
Just missed that
64
one?
and
Yeah.
I played fuck tons of Melee. It's just like, I don't know. We just didn't Double Dash.
I feel like Double Dash is one that you can easily miss or even forget about because I think it's good, but like I think all the other ones after are much better.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think by the time in N64, I was like 13. I was like not even younger, like 11, 12. And it was like friends coming over every weekend for years,
Yeah,
all summer.
yeah.
And so it was a lot of like, we're doing Mario Kart and we're doing Smash Brothers and we're doing this and that and that. And then by the time Gamecube came around, it was like way less frequent because
Yeah.
it was like, I was approaching like, or I was in high school, and it would be like, fuck you games, fuck you, fuck you,
yeah.
fuck you. Like I'm gonna beat your ass in Smash. Or I'm gonna murder you in Mario
It
Party.
became less like playing together and
Yeah.
I don't know.
fighting each
against.
other.
It's just
Yeah.
it just went from murder games, which I guess Mario Kart is, but I don't know. I just never really played Double Dash a lot.
playing a lot of Halo. I mean, like 2002, like Halo is like still new.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
loved Halo.
There it is,
the
Nick.
Legacy of Goku.
Is this a Game Boy game?
Yes, that's another game.
Oh,
Huh.
I played that.
I bought it at
I
GameStop.
took this picture on my Game Boy Advance camera.
Yeah, no
Bought
kidding.
it at GameStop, beat it in 2 days, brought it back.
Yeah.
Got a full refund, but the game came with a cool Goku keychain, and I got to keep it.
Whoa!
So I got a free game.
Now we're
I got
talking.
a free keychain.
Hell yeah.
It was actually pretty dope.
This looks like
this is
a
games I wish
actual
they
adventure
made.
game.
It
Yeah.
is.
It is, yeah.
This is not a fighting game.
Yeah, look at
this. This is an
this.
adventure game. And right at the end is the Frieza saga, and then the sequel was awesome because it starts and you can actually be Super Saiyans, and it's like an RPG. There's quests.
just picks up
that's
from
neat.
there.
You like
Does it do,
walk around as like Trunks and shit, and
Does
you
it-
like
let's
do
go to the next
side
page.
quests.
Show you battles and
Yeah,
stuff.
let's
Like
see.
no, it's just you just fight
Tell me
people.
more.
Like
Whoa!
it's like
Look
Zelda
at
esque.
these 3D graphics.
Oh,
This
neat.
that game ruled. Dude. To this day, I think of this game and the sequel
Yeah.
every time there's a 57th Dragon Ball Z game that comes out, and I wish it was this.
Yep.
I don't want to fucking do a side fighting game, like
Yeah.
a head-to-head fighting game. I want an adventure game. That was this, and the second one expanded on it. Like
Yep.
it was actually a pretty fucking dope
That's
game.
neat. I hadn't seen this. It's
That sounds
definitely
cool.
missed me.
I bet it reviewed well.
if I wish it had held up a little bit. I would play this, but like, these just
Second
look
one.
like these
Second
look
one.
like chibi guys.
Second one.
You know?
Second one
one's
holds
better.
up. Dude, you straight up like get experience and level up and shit. You have
Yeah,
stats.
that's really fun.
That's cool. Freezer.
There he is. A Dragon Ball of fun. That doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Are they writing
doesn't,
on the
but-
back of the Dragon Ball dragon on the right? Over 10 weapons and items to choose, and they're writing on the dragon?
Hold on. I don't know what he's
Middle
doing.
right.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
No, he's no.
This
right
is
there.
A,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
that's a different
this
thing.
is totally
game.
different.
That's a different game. That's
Yeah.
why I was
But that's
confused.
the dragon, isn't it?
This
Is
is
he,
Moto
is he not
Dragon.
holding a Dragon Ball?
This is Motocross Maniacs
right.
Advance.
Right, but he's holding a Dragon Ball, isn't he?
No, I think he's holding a basketball.
Yeah.
Why is she
I think
dressed like
that's part of
Basketball
the
Z?
lore.
That's
Yeah.
a dragon.
Why is she dressed like an X-Men?
That's not.
That's
yeah,
just-
she's dressed like
just-
Rogue.
Yeah.
And this guy wants to be an X-Men, but he
Right.
can only spray paint his
Well,
shirt.
He's not in the club
He
yet,
couldn't-
but
he
he's
couldn't afford the
he wants to be.
costume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got cool hair.
Didn't pass the test.
He's got cool fucking hair. I wish I had hair like
He's
that.
not gifted enough.
He kind of like from the blonde up looks like Naruto.
Hell yeah.
Dude, here's Primal Fury.
There it is. That guy turns into a lizard, middle on the right. He turns into a lizard or a gecko or
Does
whatever.
he lick
He
everyone?
looks
Yeah, I
like
think so. Yeah, he looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lizard man if I've
Yeah.
ever seen one.
I mean, like, full on. A lizard guy for sure.
I
Disgusting.
couldn't tell you what other characters turn into. This guy's definitely a lizard.
Yeah. Gross.
Cool.
Oh, buddy!
Here's the rabbit.
And
See, this is a
Tiger.
game though where like the pictures actually kind of look like the game.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, not a Game Boy Advance game.
No, this was GameCube, and it was
I
not fun.
I assume this is the case. As a child, I probably just screamed and didn't know why. But like, was
Oh
it
my
like
God, more
a
of this
trademark thing? Why they called it fucking GCN?
I have no
Did
idea. I
NGC
really
exist?
I don't know
It
why.
must
It's
have.
the only one they did that.
It must
with.
have. It
Yeah.
must have like been a thing that existed or something.
Yeah.
I assume it was trademarked. But
Well, I
like,
also feel like
pissed me off
in
as a kid.
Japan,
It's so stupid.
They don't. You know what? I think that's what it was. In Japan, they called it GCN, and so that just carried over here. I think was the story behind it.
I mean, there must have been something.
I
because
remember
know,
looking it
Well,
up.
because I know that's why it's called Resident Evil and not Biohazard. They couldn't call it Biohazard in America. They had to
right.
rename it because there was like licensing or some
Yeah, it
shit.
was a
Interesting.
license
Yeah, so they're just like fuck it, Resident Evil. Which I'll be honest, not a bad.
I think
not
it's
a bad save.
yeah.
Like it's a pretty good name for the
Yeah,
series.
it might be a little better.
phone. Honestly, it doesn't spoil anything that way.
Yeah.
So the only explanation that I've seen, other than that's what Nintendo calls it,
Yeah.
like internally,
That makes
Yeah.
no sense.
No.
yeah,
though.
no, it
is-
doesn't.
They didn't do it
GameCube.
with anything else.
Nintendo.
though.
it was speculated that NGC was used or not used because they didn't want it to get confused with the Neo Geo Pocket Color, which had come out at the same time.
The what?
Which is NGPC. Neo Geo
I
had released
remember
a Game
Neo
Boy.
Geo.
Neo Geo had released a
Didn't play
Game
it,
Boy.
so remember.
Had released like a Game Boy type thing. And,
That tracks as like a company, but
as a company thing, but it's
but
because-
also you would have dwarfed them, Nintendo.
Oh, and that's
no
the
one
thing.
would have thought
Nin-
of that.
Just stomp on 'em.
Nintendo would just go, "Oh, we don't want the confusion on our end," and it's like you don't have to worry about it
Yeah.
on your end.
The other company screaming, "Please do it!"
Yeah.
Anything?
Please,
Yeah, I'm
please
more
please confuse people so
Yeah,
they
right.
they think of us.
Yeah. So your grandma buys the wrong thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here's a
bet this
here's a
game's
bad
pretty good.
cutout of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It looks terrible,
Yeah,
right?
His face looks weird.
The game was fun though.
Is this the one you played where you got beat by the Exodia thing
no,
or whatever?
That was on Xbox.
Dude, this isn't even on Game Boy
How'd
Advance.
you know about that?
This is on Game Boy
Seen that
Color.
clip.
Dude, I still see that clip. Like I saw that last year.
Yeah, me too. I
comes
get it on
up.
TikTok from time to time, and I just
Pops
go, I just leave comments. I go, "Hey, check out 100%."
That's cool.
Did they do it?
You're so New Jersey in that clip too.
It's a good clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark dual stories.
That one, and I've said this before, that one is like the only video I really ever put out in that manner that I faked that. I dubbed the audio over that.
Oh, did you really?
Like
really?
the clip
Oh, that's-
happened for real.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember Andy was visiting. That was here in Austin. And I was in my living room and I was playing that game and I was just talking to him and that happened. And I was like, what the fuck? And
So you just dubbed
and
it? Oh my
because I was, working at Rooster Teeth
Yeah.
and filming stuff,
Yeah.
my Elgato was hooked up and I had flashback on.
Oh,
And Andy was like,
wow.
you should fucking record that.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, okay. And I just
timing.
intentionally made it 60 seconds.
It's so
If
short.
that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so smug if you listen to it. Like, it's always best to go first
Yeah.
because I knew what was about to happen.
So
that's
funny.
like the only of all the people. I was like, is rage quit fake? It's like, well, I mean, yeah, but like but no, it's real. That's the only
It's really
one
me
I've
playing it.
That's it's every video I've ever made is always me talking as I'm playing,
Right.
except that one clip. and
That's
it
so
got
funny. I had no
millions
idea.
of views.
Oh, that's great to know.
Millions. That was the first video on my YouTube channel. I got 1 million views. Like before
Oh,
everything
wow.
else. After I'd already been hired here, that thing exploded.
That's crazy. There they are.
And I faked it.
Sonic and his
you.
friend
I like
against
that game.
Shadow and his evil friend.
Yeah, what the fuck? That thing he looks like he's stepping
They're
on.
chows.
See, look, he's careful. He's about to fucking turn on his jet boots, dude. He's gonna cook.
I
your
know.
ass.
Because he's going to be obliterated.
You take care of them.
What the fuck is this?
I know Breath of Fire 2. I don't know Breath of Fire 2 Epic Center.
Special review.
I guess I'm gonna guess it's Nintendo,
God,
and they
these
just
maps.
ported a shitty
They don't
version of the
actually,
game
like-
into their Game Boy Advance.
Like
I'm
we've been
guessing.
going through this for like a while now. It's mostly just this
Strategy.
shit.
It's mostly
Like,
strategy
it's just
guide.
telling you about the games and what you can do in the games. It's
Yeah.
not
Fire-
like, it's not news. It's not previews. It's,
Great RPGs though.
Maybe at the end.
Okay, well we're getting close.
They lost me at Breath of Fire 4.
Yeah,
Then I
Jesus
started losing
Christ,
the
man.
plot.
Wow, they really want to like help you.
Well, now we're talking.
What the fuck?
He turned his porta potty into.
Okay, dude,
into
you
a
made
go-kart.
a Shrek kart racer, and it's on Game Boy Advance. Jesus,
That
Christ.
looks like
this
shit.
looks-
Yeah,
worse.
it's a porta potty. Just send that.
This looks worse than the Super Nintendo.
The Super Nintendo Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Game Boy Advance absolutely looked worse
Yeah.
than Super Nintendo.
That looks
is
like
dog.
shit. It's terrible.
Still one of the only
You
games
can-
I'd buy. The Mario Kart. That was another one I
There
did
you
on
go.
Game Boy Advance.
At least you can drive an outhouse.
Well, because also you could,
Yeah,
not that
machine.
game. You could do link cable and play.
Oh,
with
yeah.
people.
Oh,
Like, my
yeah.
friends and I would actually play.
Pokemon.
That's Coliseum.
Is this Coliseum?
The Coliseum is
That's
the
the one you
place
hate.
where Pokemon trainers gather to show off their Pokemon teams.
Look at that. It's Espeon.
How about you
It's
just give me
also
a
place
fucking
to learn
Pokemon
more
game,
about training and
dickbag?
battling. So this is not the
So
game.
wait.
This is just something they called it. This is like the Pokemon Coliseum section years before the game came out.
What's this
Look at
on the right? The
This is
Pokemon
where- this is where they got the idea
2002.jp?
Look at this old ass.
You can
art,
visit the
too.
Pokemon movie site at Pokemon2002.jp
Yeah.
to see the new Pokemon.
That's
If you
probably
don't
for
read
Japan.
Japanese, you can still look at the pictures of the new Pokemon.
Look, here they are.
And the other pictures from the movie.
Here they are. Here's some new Pokemon. What are they?
You can just look at the pic. Hey, kids, you can go look at the pictures if you want. That's awesome. That's so funny. So it's Pichu, and then a different Pichu, and then Espeon.
That's Espeon, yeah.
Yeah.
And who's this?
Wagabet. What's his name?
Wobbuffet?
Wobbuffet. Is it Wobbuffet?
This is
That's the baby version.
Oh.
his name's Why Not.
Wababy.
Why? Why not?
Oh.
Why? Why not?
And this is Latios and Latias. I don't know which one is which, but
Oh, that's cool.
One's an airplane.
they're little jets.
Little hey!
Whoa, now we're talking.
Check
Behind
it
the
out.
scenes.
What's
Some
Pikachu
some
doing
real
in that
decision
closet?
making.
Let's see.
What?
It takes a lot of complicated machinery, technology, paper, and of course, electricity to keep a magazine running smoothly. Only the most qualified electricians can be trusted with the high power needs of such a high profile magazine. It's Pikachu. Get it? He's this is the
He
server
does
room.
electricity.
This is
Pikachu does electricity.
yeah.
Pretty much he does electricity.
Look at this one. This is funny. It's the boardroom.
America-
Mario's
and,
there.
and there's
so is
Pikachu in a
Samus.
hat. and
America
Pikachu.
was always fucked, and like it made no sense with Pokemon. With
You could just
with,
you could just stop there.
no, it's fine.
America was always fucked. It
Yeah,
made
no.
sense.
Well, with Final Fantasy and everything, like Thunderbolt, it's lightning.
Yes.
Thunder,
Yeah, thunder
isn't
is- no,
electricity.
Thunder is a sound.
Yep.
But they do it anyway.
Yeah.
They put it in all the RPGs.
Yep.
It's fuck it. It's Thunder. It sounds better.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt.
It-
Thunder. It's literally called Thunder, and a lightning bolt comes down. That made any fucking sense.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's so ingrained now. You just don't question it.
How much work do you think it took?
Thunder,
to, like, do
Thundara,
these-
Thundaga sound better than
Oh, yeah.
lightning Aga.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say?
These like photoshops of like
Oh,
the,
Dude, it probably took them so long.
the Star Fox ship and the Pokemon Snap.
Oh, it took him for
vehicle.
dude back in 2002 forever.
They were literally cutting and pasting.
For that tiny picture, too.
Yeah. For it to not be worth it.
Yep.
What was it? Hold on. Art of the month. Oh, they're just hanging it up.
Yeah, they're having fun.
Picking winners.
They're having.
Chatty coworkers. Yeah, they are having fun. Baseball.
Is Derek
Is that
Jeter-
Giambi?
I think what? 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 The fuck? There they are. Treasure hunt.
Beaches.
What? Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. It's the hook it up to your thing and you can play it up there and all that stuff.
And
Yeah, you
win
love it.
stuff.
Yeah, you love it.
They had this thing for
Win a shirt.
Animal Crossing as well,
Yeah.
where you go to the island.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had
pretty
that
cool.
little thing.
Yeah. It got some use.
I had that guy.
Oh, here's Sega Soccer Slam. We were looking at that earlier.
I also had, and we talked about this like
Look at
on
these
a different
characters.
episode. I had the thing that screwed into the bottom of the GameCube. You put your Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah, I had that. Yeah.
The Game Boy Player.
That's how I
Yeah,
played
yeah.
the
thing
Mario
was
and
cool.
Luigi like superstars.
You played
or
a lot of
whatever that game
Pokemon
was.
Crystal that way.
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
They're fun.
Huh.
This looks like a Sega game.
I like little like arcadey, like it's a sport with
they
a
don't-
twist kind
They
of thing.
don't make this
No.
style of game anymore.
It's all like,
Yeah,
it's
like
very
if they do,
NFL
it's like an
Blitz.
indie.
It's very
NFL
Power
Blitz was
Stone.
fun. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
NFL
fuck
Blitz, like
about
that kind of
football.
stuff.
I play
Yeah,
Blitz.
yeah.
That's fun.
Yep.
Make it arcadey.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Man,
What's
they're
going on here?
showing
What's
a
going
lot
on
of that.
here?
Whoa.
He's got
Nick,
like
zoom
he's got
Where?
missile titties.
Whoa,
What the
Zoom,
hell?
zoom in on
There's
Iron
a-
Man over here.
Missile tits.
It's a lot happening.
What the fuck? And he's wearing a fucking cup on his face.
He's really showing us what a man with a cannon in his chest can do.
Do you think he has a dick nose like Squidward?
Why
I can't breathe.
do they just have like her abs?
Because they can't. They had to cover
They put
the
a
top
banner
part.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the whole thing, but there's.
Right.
I mean, hey, you know what though? I'll
Same
be
here.
honest. After some of these magazines went through,
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it. No, I'm pretty okay with this
I'm
magazine.
happy with it.
I'm kind of glad with the ads in this Nintendo
Yeah,
magazine,
yeah.
dude.
Are you
Holy
ready?
Shit.
Are you ready for 1818 Wheeler Wheeler?
That's like a arcade game. Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like
I remember seeing
who
this
the
at the
fuck
arcade.
wants to play that not at an arcade with a giant wheel?
This is like Cruising USA, right?
Nobody.
Weird.
Yeah, for real.
18 Wheeler. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Gauntlet Dark
Oh,
Legacy was the
Dark
shit.
This game
Was this
so
good?
That game was awesome.
Good.
That's like an
I've
actual,
never heard of this.
Dark
Gauntlet?
Legacy is fucking.
Great.
I've never heard of it.
You never played
Gauntlet?
this?
No.
Record a video of
Dude,
it.
I would play this
Gauntlet's
game
like
with you
a
guys like
classic
fucking
franchise.
crazy.
Let's do it.
Jordan,
Hold on,
it
let me
is.
squint on this real quick.
It's like.
It looks like it looks like Quest 64, but good.
It's not quite top down.
It's kind of like Diablo.
A little.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It is very. It's rudimentary.
It's
Diablo.
rudimentary Diablo,
I see it, I
and you
see it.
actually level up, and you can like you because it's from the arcade. Like you enter a
Yeah.
code, and like you could go to an actual arcade and put in your code, and
No
get your
way.
die,
Yes.
and it saves
Yeah.
progress.
Yo, that's tight.
Yeah,
really
it was like
fucking
real
How
fun.
did they pull that off on an arcade?
Dude,
cabinet?
I don't know.
So
It was.
then
It was
they ported
sick.
it to consoles.
They had like. They
My-
had like
my
4 or
cousin-
5 different classes.
My cousin had
Okay.
this arcade.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
It's
so
just
cool.
the code that
Well, I'm the
generates where
youngest.
you-
He's
the
the
mix and
oldest.
match.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I was a kid. He was like in his 30s, and
This game
he bought that arcade and had it.
Jordan,
in his house.
I would, dude. We should play
We
this
should.
game.
Here's the thing
Jordan,
I'm
I
going to
think
tell
would
you right
love
now
it.
too, because Fred and I filmed it. It's great to play. It's boring as fuck to watch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Shit, you're
we
fucking
all
right.
have a great time, and it will
Nobody else
be
will.
it will just be nothing for everyone to watch.
No, you're
It
absolutely
would
right.
work.
Shit.
It would work if we did like a stream.
If we did a stream of
and
it,
then
I think
because
that
we'd
would
just be
fun.
hanging out,
Yeah.
chatting and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The gameplay content
No, you're
is
right.
fucking
No, you're
boring
right.
as dicks.
It didn't even think about that. You're
We,
so fucking.
It would
on
have
the
to
money.
be us hanging out
Yep.
with a camera on us.
We don't have a stream.
Like I'm
for
I'm
this
just
month
saying.
yet.
I'm just
You
saying.
wanna play
Diablo.
that?
Not bad
Diablo
Where
is
do we get
way
it?
more interesting to watch.
We just download a ROM, I guess.
Yeah,
Or we have to emulate it.
it's on Xbox because Alfred and I played it like a month
Oh,
ago.
really?
okay.
Oh, then we should do that.
Like
yeah.
Xbox ROM.
Yeah.
I found the ocarina,
Oh!
guys! I found
I
it.
always wanted one.
You can buy one.
I'm not gonna buy one now.
Every
I've had.
like
I had one as a kid.
Ren
I
Fair.
may have been
Yeah.
sent 5,000 to the
Yeah.
history of achievement hunter.
yeah, oh yeah,
Ocarinas.
yeah.
Probably, dude.
Hey guys, if you're watching this, send an ocarina to
Give me
Nick,
an
please.
ocarina.
Yeah, send one to Nick.
Yeah.
That's what he needs. He
But
needs,
also,
he
I
needs
don't know,
another
I
way
don't
to
know
make
what's up
noise
with
around
that
this
one.
house.
There's not enough holes
Around the
That's like half.
Yeah,
the size.
right?
It's
Like,
way bigger
Is
than
that the bottom side? Isn't there more on the other
There,
side?
no, but I'm just
Oh,
telling
there's
you.
like a hole,
I'm
like,
telling you,
underneath
it's too
the-
short. An ocarina is longer than that.
It's true.
Like even the Zelda one, because the Zelda one's smaller than a regular one.
this is a
Even
special.
that one's
this
a
is
baby.
This is a sweet potato.
Yeah, that's a
form.
baby one.
Yeah. You don't want the big one.
No.
You got no place to put
There
it.
they are. It's the battle. And the
Dude,
chow.
They were
don't know
facing
what's
each
going
other.
on
Now they're
here.
facing away from each other. Like, what's going on?
There's
They're
tails.
enemies or friends to lovers or something. I don't know.
They team up at the end.
I do not care.
Armor up for the finale.
I do not-
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Third
oh,
Legacy.
everyone's playing.
Dude, it was so fun. That game was so fun.
Talk about something that like just didn't land on my.
I
radar
can't
at
believe
all.
that,
Never
man. I mean,
heard of
that's
it.
so-
Gauntlet's
like,
it's from Nintendo. There's a warrior
still more?
needs food badly.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that shit?
No.
Oh,
Damn,
wow.
that's
Damn.
like meme shit.
Yeah, dude, Jordan, I think you're really gonna love this game.
Yeah. You're in for a treat.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fun.
Can't be worse than Sonic.
So much better than Sonic.
I do.
Yeah.
Not, I do not care for Sonic.
Yep.
This kid's got a big head.
Cool. And his GameCube eyes.
He's got
Nintendo GameCube Jet.
Me when I'm looking at GameCube.
Wave Race. I had Wave Race for the GameCube.
Yeah, Wave Race is pretty fun.
I liked Wave Race.
Yeah.
Wow, games are $49.95. Pokémon
Right.
6.
Yeah,
So.
96. Dude, the GameCube was $200.
Yep.
Damn.
Did you guys have the purple one or the black one?
Purple.
I had
Purple
purple,
one.
yeah.
Me too.
I did have an orange controller though.
I did too.
I had the purple.
You know what I
and
missed?
might have had a black, but then I just started getting wave birds.
What do you miss?
They stopped doing this. The cool transparent
Yeah,
the
shells.
atomic
Yeah.
orange and atomic purple and all
They
that
went
where
stuff.
you could
nuts
seal the-
with
the
Game Boy
bits.
Advance.
Yeah.
They
Those.
did,
had
and I
so
loved
many
all of
them.
that.
I think that there's a real craving right now for people wanting that atomic purple.
Yeah.
To come
I think
back.
there's a craving of someone wanting to fucking flat you in the street too.
Is it Nick?
Someone, I don't know.
we don't know.
I
Nick,
just know the want is
Oh!
there, not who wants.
Nick
it.
Okay.
was disappointed.
This Chessmaster cover
God?
forever is
Yeah.
just like, I'm a kindly old wizard and we're playing chess. And then this is the game. Look at this zoom in on this
What?
fucking
What
kid.
the fuck?
Zoom in on this
Here
fucking
we
game.
go.
Fuck
Whee!
you.
You
Stupid.
couldn't even like
Fuck you.
give it a fantasy setting.
No.
That dude looks like the dude from The Giver, the book.
Yes. It does. Stupid. I hate it.
Napoleon? What the fuck?
Screaming
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
tiny kid. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate you, kid.
He probably watches this.
That kid's probably dead by now.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Stupid.
So is Napoleon.
Napoleon definitely.
Yeah.
Ice Age. They're not even reviewing these.
No, these are just games you can buy.
MotoGP. That looks fun. I
Well,
guess.
again, it's like Nintendo. It's hard to like. They don't review a lot
Yeah.
of it
Yeah.
because like they mostly
want you to-
suck.
they
and
want you to play it.
Yeah, they're just advertising it.
What's the baseball game in the top left?
High Heat Baseball 2003.
I don't remember High Heat.
Konami.
I think High Heat was like the
Arcade
straight,
Advance.
like the real like straight baseball game. I don't think there's much to it.
Mm. Give me the arcade.
Slugfest, MLB Slugfest, I think was the really arcadey one that was like a lot of fun. And when you won a series, you could steal a player from the other team.
This reminded me of something just now. There's a strange mode. I think it's exclusive to the later Maddens on like the Xbox generation, like Xbox, PlayStation 3.
Okay.
Oh no, PlayStation 2. So by the time there's the crossover where Xbox 360 comes out, they're making Madden games for those and they're stripping away features.
Yes.
The last one they made for the Xbox has this mode, I think it's called like Fantasy League.
Uh-huh.
And they have these wacky teams in it that you play against with like a regular football team.
Uh-huh.
And it's like the kickers, and like they can make a field goal from anywhere. So even if you stop them
Oh,
at, like,
wow.
deep at like the 5-yard line, they can make a field goal from there.
Uh-huh.
So they're always gonna score at least a field goal. There's another one called, what was it? They're like, they do like psychic stuff to you where like while you're like, say you do like
Madden?
say you do a toss play and you're
Uh-huh.
like taking it out, suddenly like your player like it turns red and then like your controller is switched and you're going the other way.
Oh my god.
This
Like, they're
guy's doing
messing
this
with
and
you?
he ain't heard of Gauntlet.
Yeah. Jordan
That's
Girl loves
crazy.
Gauntlet.
This is the wackiest shit.
Did you guys play the psychics in Madden? That's crazy.
It's in a Madden game.
That's so
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
If you guys,
Remember
if you
when-
know about that, put it in
Remember
the
when like
comments.
they
It's
used to do
in
fun
Madden-
stuff like that in games?
Yeah,
and
it's
not
in-
just the same shit every single
it's in
year
Madden
over and over and over
09.
and over and
Crazy.
over.
like the last one they made for the Xbox. And like that's not a feature or like game mode in any of the other
Crazy.
ones on the other generations. It's a lot of fun. That we should stream. That would be wacky.
That sounds fun.
yeah. Anyway,
Rogue
Arena, are you
Spear.
game?
Rainbow Six Rogue Spear?
How fast could you defeat Giga Bowser, Mewtwo, Ganondorf in the final level of Adventure Man in Super Smash Brothers? That's right. This was the last one.
I remember that.
Do you remember how to cheese this?
No.
Do you remember how
No.
to cheese it? You play Jigglypuff,
Uh-huh.
and since he's so big, really easy to use rest.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just gotta
Just be
like
sleeping.
basically like splicing into him
Yeah.
and then use rest and you'll just kill him.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, they wreck your shit.
That's
It's
what,
tough. I
that's
remember
what
being really
happened
hard.
in the movie. That's how Mario Galaxy ends.
There you go.
Oh, really? Jigglypuff shows up,
rests and he falls into outer
Yeah.
space.
and we all go to sleep.
And Star Fox is buzzing around. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, he's there.
I saw a clip from the movie where he first shows up, and I just hate the characterization. It is like every other like Illumination like
Oh, of course.
character. It's like, and I'm just the cool guy.
Yep.
It's like,
It's that's him.
why don't I just make him Star Fox?
Well, that is Star Fox. That is canon now. That is
Now
what's
it is
gonna
ca-
be.
now it is canon.
That's what's going to be in the
That's
Smash Brothers.
That's
Star
what's going to
Fox,
be in the
yep.
game.
Reviews.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah, we
you
do
know
got
who,
some
you know who
reviews
else
here.
is in the movie? Pikmin.
Nice.
No way.
For like 2 seconds. They're actually,
really are.
They're actually there for like 5 seconds before Star Fox shows up. Fox. His name is Fox, but yeah.
All right, let's see some reviews, Jordan. Let's get
All
to
right,
it.
so Chris gives Agent Under Fire 3.5 stars, but George gave it 4. Scott gives it 4.5. I think I'm leaning towards like Jenny and Jason
out of
on this.
5.
Yeah.
Get out of here,
Yeah.
dude. It's a great game.
Again, 12 missions.
Like GoldenEye is a 5, if not a perfect game. Because
Yeah.
what game is perfect?
Right.
4 to 5, 4.5 to 5.
Yeah.
I don't need to play it to know this is not a 4.5.
this is not as good.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, we got another poster.
Are you sure? Oh, you got to rip it out to see it.
It's Top Gun Combat Zones. It was teased earlier.
Wow! Look at the ratings. Look at the reviews for Pac-Man.
Are you shitting?
Off the
These-
charts.
Guys, I don't know if we can trust these
They're being a
reviews.
little
Is this a
generous.
Wendy situation we've got
Yeah,
going on
right.
here?
Are they lying?
Well, don't worry. They don't like Bloody Roar Primal Fury.
What the fuck?
George
they-
gave that one 3.5.
Well, Nintendo didn't make it, so I don't think it's a first-party game, so I think they can say that.
Sega Soccer Slam. This got good reviews. It looks fun.
I think Chris sucks.
Oh, that Final Fight 1 on Game Boy Advance, I fucking love that game.
Fuck Chris.
It's so good. That game is awesome.
Final Fight. What? But this is an ad for Final Fight and Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Street
And
Fighter?
they're
Yeah.
Capcom games.
They're all Capcom.
Yeah, and they're all fighting.
Okay.
They're all fight.
They're all fighting type.
Why did
Pokemon.
Chris give Gauntlet Dark
'Cause
Legacy
he
only
sucks,
3
he's a
stars?
bitch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
listen
this
to-
like
Could also be a port.
Is this like the third Gauntlet game in the timeline? Do we need to go all the way to the
Prob-
back?
I think so.
Probably.
That's the
Back
one
to
to
the
play.
beginning?
That's the one to
This
play.
is the best one.
Dark Legacy's
Dark
the one to
Legacy's
play.
the one to play. Yeah.
Okay.
Really good.
Yeah, but we should investigate because this is also back in the day where like it's probably vastly different
Oh,
from like
yeah.
GameCube to Xbox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
A lot of quality of life, because quality of life was pretty low for the.
Or even just like how it looks or whatever.
They
the
don't
fuck
like
load
the
times.
the Donald Duck game.
Oh man,
Wait, what was that?
Whoa.
What was the Mega Man
That was
for?
weird.
Was that Battle Network?
The what? The
Was
Mega
that
Man?
Battle Network?
Hold on, let me go back.
Yep. Played
Oh,
that.
Battle Network.
That was a wild Mega Man game. Also, an RPG.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah.
hey,
A Mega Man
What did
RPG.
Hook do to Tinkerbell?
if you ever want to see Tinkerbell again, you know what to do.
That sounds like you're like solicited, like blackmailing for
you
nudes.
know.
That's like blackmailing.
You-
Send me the money.
Yarr,
No.
send them.
or I'll send you a wing every day.
you know what to do.
What does he do?
You know.
What is it?
You
What does he do?
I think you return to Neverland.
You know.
Yeah,
what
but every time he returns to
do.
Neverland, he whoops his ass. Why would he want that?
yeah,
a
but
dagger.
he got Tinkerbell this time.
Yeah.
I don't know to what end.
Real clips from the film on your Game Boy
And
Advance.
we're in
Finally.
love, Peter.
Okay, keep
And
going.
she can't. She doesn't like say anything, so she
When she
can't
goes,
deny it. Yeah,
She like,
she's
kicks her foot.
she's just
can't
looking
even hook.
grumpy.
Yeah, when she turns into Pretty Woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why are they standing on the wall like that?
What is Cell Damage? Dark Summit?
What is going on with that?
I don't know. There's like a whole legend here I was trying to figure out.
But why?
It's too much.
But why?
But
We
why?
don't need it.
Why bother?
Here we go.
Wave Race Blue Storm.
You get a Wave Race shirt.
Look at that.
I remember the GameCube one being pretty fun.
It was very good.
Whoa.
There's Harry Potter.
Whoa. What is that art style? Look at
Yeah.
look at Malfoy.
Yeah,
Gross.
Yeah.
Go wand to wand. Oh, whoa.
Whoa!
Just a couple of kids.
You know what to do.
I got a spell for you.
What the fuck?
Dude, never go wand to wand.
Uh-uh.
All right, should we try to contact them? There's no like fun like phone numbers
No,
or like
I also don't
things
wanna
to text.
I also don't want to contact them at all.
Oh, we can talk to a game counselor
I don't want
Yeah.
to
for help playing any Nintendo game.
1-900? You have to. Oh my god.
150
Yeah, of course.
a minute.
You gotta pay
Oh.
for all this shit.
Dude, I for a while this was circulating on TikTok, like the clips of like a 60-minute piece they did in like the early 90s of
Oh,
people
yeah.
calling in the call center, and
Dude,
the guy's just on his computer, like, what you need to do there is you got to get the dragon.
Dude, I was raised well enough. Never in my life would I contemplate calling that. Before I'd be beaten to death.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's
dude.
150 a minute.
Dude, like I don't know a single person in real life that ever called these numbers.
No,
Like,
me
that's
neither.
crazy to me.
Me neither.
That's crazy to me. And it's not about like spending the money. It's about, well, you're a kid. And it's
Right.
And that's the thing. It's like that's how they get you. You don't even need a credit card. It's just like it's on your phone bill. And I'm just
Right.
like, bro, that was like I would prank call 911 before I'd call. Dude,
I have prank called 911 before.
Hell yeah.
So have I.
Now we're talking.
I've never called Nintendo Power. I would have been beaten to death. It doesn't matter even if it was for a minute. If it was like
Right.
a $3 charge for
Right.
calling,
Game
I
over.
would have
Yeah.
been killed.
100%. Eat. On the next issue.
Coming next issue, Nick.
Rayman.
What?
Feet pics.
I wish I had played more.
I never got into Rayman.
I
Me
played one
neither.
Rayman game.
And
I
I tried because they still make them like around
Yeah.
like 360 era, and I was like, I feel like I missed.
I gave it a try.
I feel like I missed the boat.
Yep.
Where
I
like I
forget
don't
which
give a
one
shit
it
about
was.
this.
I think it was Rayman Adventure. It might have been for this one. I remember just like being like, I want to play a new game that's like kind of like an adventure game, like a Zelda game or something. And then I was like looking around Blockbuster and I saw Rayman and I go, he's got beams he's shooting out of his hands. That's kind of like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we'll try
I guess
some
I'll
stuff.
check this out.
And then you check it out and you go, this ain't for me. Nope.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I beat it.
Was
And,
it an adventure game, the one that you got though? Because they changed, right? Like a bunch of them are like platforms.
This was
right?
Platformer
yeah,
2D.
this was more like a platform, but
Yeah.
like it kind of scratched the itch.
Yeah,
Also.
I get it.
I wasn't totally dissatisfied with it.
Hey, there it is. Super
Hey.
Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2.
This look
Great scheme, guys.
I'm so
Great naming.
I'm so
scheme.
confused. This looks like a game I've already played.
You have.
I just don't
Just
like.
the
Why would
naming.
it?
like they just had to brand it as like advance.
Oh man, remember Spy Hunter?
Yeah.
They were gonna
Dude,
make a.
dude, I remember.
was a
I remember the
thing.
Nintendo game.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a movie. The Rock
was
was gonna
another-
star in a movie. It was a whole thing in like.
That's the
2000.
one that should be a movie.
That
Yes,
was the one that was
yes.
going
Like
to
of
be a
all
movie.
the things, don't make Battleship, make fucking
Yep.
Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter.
That could be awesome.
The Rock was signed
Gran
on. It was
Turismo.
greenlit. It was like money was behind it and all this stuff, and it just never happened. That was
Rampage
was
did.
gonna be like his
Rampage
fucking thing,
did.
and then finally finish it off with the feet in the street.
Oh, you're right. The pizza looks like shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Pizza looks good. No, it doesn't. I couldn't see it.
Okay, well that was
I hate this style.
that was Nintendo Power, and that's the issue where.
A shocking lack of misogyny,
Dude,
though.
I hope yeah, I hope it was worth telling
Yeah,
your
was
dad
that worth it? Telling
him.
your dad that you love him?
Cuz honestly, I wasn't that impressed.
No.
Yeah, but you don't know. He could have had half the games and needed the guides.
It's true.
He had Pac-Man.
yeah.
He needed to beat level 2.
Pikmin.
How do I beat Pac-Man World 2?
So
Who do I
needed
suck
to
up?
know
Who do
what
I suck
every-
up?
I need to know the format of every level
Yeah.
of Agent Under Fire.
Now, we do have that cool Dinotopia poster. We got to get the
it's true.
Dinotopia poster and
Yeah,
hang it
we
up.
should put it up here.
Yeah.
We should start putting this shit up in this room and then figure out how to not
I can't believe Matt
show
didn't
it
take
when
it.
we do food court.
That's a good idea. Damn, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we could do like a poster wall and
Yeah.
shit. Like, dude, that stupid, weird, dumbass shape.
Yeah.
It's like perfectly.
It's
in this.
oh, Dinotopia going in there. Jordan's gonna peel at it.
Dinotopia.
Yeah, this is
Make
great
sure you bend it first.
for a
I'm
Game
trying.
Boy.
gotta fold
For
it
a
back and
Game
forth.
Boy
Microphone's in the
Advance.
way.
It's okay. Well, you don't have to
Why
do it
don't
on
you wait?
camera.
I'm going to start doing it now. You can wrap up the show. While I'm
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for
Show's
watching.
over. Get the fuck out.
In the comments, tell us
there's
that you
more?
tell us that you love us, like that guy's dad.
Tell me you love me like your dad, because I can't tell my dad anymore. Never told him anyway.
Yeah. So
Where's your phone? Oh, right.
I didn't have his number anyway.
thanks for watching. Check out the Patreon. Check out the podcast,
You know,
and
got his
we'll
number? God,
we'll see you next time. Bye.
punch that ticket.
Love you, Dad.